temple where I first beheld her, and now again the same. What omen yet follows of that? None but imaginary. Why should my hopes or fate be timorous? The place is holy. So is my intent. I love her beauties to the holy purpose, and that methinks admits comparison with man's first creation, the place blessed, and is his right home back if he achieve it. The church hath first begun our interview, and that's the place must join us into one. So there's beginning and perfection too.
Oh, sir, are you here? Come, the wind's fair with you. You like to have swift and pleasant passage.
I'm sure you're deceived, friend. 'Tis contrary, in my best judgment.
What? For Malta? If you could buy a gale amongst the witches, they could not serve you such a lucky pennyworth as comes of God's name.
Well, even now I observe the temple's vain to turn full in my face. I know 'tis against me.
Against you? Then you know not where you are.
Not well indeed.
Are you not well, sir?
Yes, Desperino? Lest there be some hidden malady within me that I understand not.
And that I begin to doubt, sir. I never knew your inclinations to troubles at a pause with any cause to hinder it till now. At sea I've seen you weigh the anchor with them, hoist sail for fear to lose the foremost breath, be in continual prayers for fair winds. And have you changed your orisons?
No, friend, I keep the same church, same devotion.
What might be the cause?
Lord, how violent thou art. I was but meditating on somewhat I heard within the temple.
Is this violence? 'Tis but idleness compared with your haste yesterday.
All this while going, man.
Backwards, I think, sir.
The seaman called. Shall we board your trunks?
No, not today.
It is a critical day, it seems, and the sign in Aquarius.
Keep all on shore. I do not know the end, which needs I must do of an affair in hand ere I can go to sea.
Oh, no. Salute a woman. He kisses too. Wonderful. Will any this, and does it perfectly too. This will be stranger and better news at Valencia than if he had ransomed half Greece from the Turk.
You are a scholar, sir?
A weak one, lady.
Which of the sciences is this love you speak of?
From your tongue I take it to be music.
You are skillful in it, can sing at first sight.
And I have showed you all my skill at once. I want more words to express me further and must be forced to repetition. I love you dearly.
Be better advised, sir. Our eyes are sentinels unto our judgments, and should give certain judgment what they see, but they are rash sometimes, and tell us wonders of common things, which when our judgments find, they can then check the eyes and call them blind.
But I am further, lady. Yesterday was mine eye's employment, and hither now they brought my judgment, where are both agreed. Both houses then consenting, 'tis agreed, only there wants the confirmation by the hand royal. That's your part, lady.
Oh, there's one above me, sir. For 5 days past to be recalled, sure mine eyes were mistaken. This was the man was meant me, that he should come so near his time and miss it.
Methinks I should do something too. I meant to be a venture in this voyage. Yonder's another vessel. I'll board her. If she be lawful prize, down goes her topsail.
Lady, your father.
He's in health, I hope?
Your eyes shall instantly instruct you, lady. He's coming hitherward.
What needed then your duteous preface? I had rather he had come unexpected. You must stall a good presence with unnecessary blabbing, and how welcome for your part you are.
I'm sure you know.
Wilt never mend this scorn one side nor other? Must I be enjoined to follow still while she flies from me? Well, fates do your worst. I'll please myself with sight of her at all opportunities, if but to spite her anger. I know she'd rather see me dead than living, and yet she knows no cause for it, but a peevish will.
You seemed displeased, lady, on the sudden.
Your pardon, sir. 'Tis my infirmity. Nor can I other reason render you than his or hers of some particular thing they must abandon as a deadly poison, which, to 1,000 other tastes, were wholesome. Such to mine eyes is that same fellow there, the same that report speaks of the basilisk.
This is a frequent frailty in our nature. There's scarce a man amongst 1,000 found but hath his imperfection. One distastes the scent of roses, which to infinites most pleasing is and odoriferous. There's scarce a thing but is both loved and loathed. Myself, I must confess, have the same frailty.
And what may be your poison, sir? I am bold with you.
What might be your desire, perhaps? A cherry.
I am no enemy to any creature my memory has, but yonder gentleman.
He does ill to tempt your sight, if he knew it.
He cannot be ignorant of that, sir.
I've not spared to tell him so. I want to help myself, since he's a gentleman in good respect with my father.
He's out of his place, then, now.
I'm a mad wag wench.
So methinks.
I'll discover no more now. Another time I'll show thee all.
My father, sir.
Oh, Joanna, I came to meet thee. Your diversions ended?
For this time, sir.
I shall change my saint, I fear me. I find a giddy turning in me.
Sir, this while I am beholden to this gentleman who left his own way to keep me company. And in discourse I find him much desirous to see your castle.
He hath deserved it, sir, if he please to grant it.
With all my heart, sir. Yet there's an article between. I must know your country. We used not to give survey of our chief strengths to strangers. Our citadels are placed conspicuous to outward view on prominence tops, but within are secrets.
A Valencian, sir.
Valencian? As native, sir. Of what name, I beseech you?
Alsemero, sir.
Alsemero, not the son of John de Alsemero.
The same, sir.
My best love bids you welcome.
He was wont to call me so. And then he speaks a most unfeigned truth.
No, sir. I knew your father. We two were an acquaintance long ago, before our chins were worth the Ulan down, and so continued till the stamp of time had coined us into silver. Well, he's gone. A good soldier went with him. An unhappy day swallowed him at last at Gibraltar in fight with those rebellious Hollanders. Was it not so?
Whose death I had revenged, or followed him in fate, had not the late league prevented me.
Aye, aye. 'Twas time to breathe. Oh, Joanna, I should have told thee news. I saw Pertwee lately.
That's ill news.
He's hot, preparing for this day of triumph. Thou must be a bride within this 7 nights.
Nay, good sir, be not so violent.
With speed, I cannot render satisfaction unto the dear companion of my soul, virginity, whom I thus long have lived with, and part with it so rude and suddenly. Can such friends divide to meet again without a solemn farewell?
Tush, tush, there's a toy.
I must now part and never meet again with any joy on earth. Your pardon, sir. My affairs call on me.
How, sir? By no means. Not Jane so soon, I hope. You must see my castle and her best entertainment ere we part. I should think myself unkindly used else. But come, let's on. I had good hope your stay had been a while with us in Alicante. I might have bid you to my daughter's wedding.
He means to feast me and poisons me beforehand. I should be dearly glad to be there, sir, did my occasion suit as I could wish.
I should be sorry if you be not there, sir, when it is done, but not so suddenly.
I tell you, sir, the gentleman's complete. A courtier and a gallant, enriched with many fair, noble ornaments. I would not change him for a son-in-law, for any he in Spain. The proudest he. We have great ones, that you know.
He's much bound to you, sir.
He shall be bound to me, as fast as this tie can hold him. I'll want my will, else.
I shall want mine if you do it.
But come, by the way, I'll tell you more of him.
How shall I dare to venture in his castle when he discharges murderers at the gate? But I must on, for back I cannot go.
Not this Sabbath gone yet.
Look, girl, thy glove's fallen. Stay. De Flores, help a little.
here, lady?
Mischief on your officious forwardness. Who bade you stoop? Touch my hand no more. There. For t'other's sake I part with this. Take 'em, and draw thine own skin off with 'em.
Here's a favor come with the mischief. Now I know she'd rather wear my pelt tanned in a pair of dancing pumps than I should thrust my fingers into her sockets here. I know she hates me, yet cannot choose but love her. No matter. If but to vex her, I'll haunt her still. Though I get nothing else, I'll have my will.
Oh, sir, I'm ready now for that fair service which makes the name of friend sit glorious on you. Good angels, and this conduct be your guide. Fitness of time and place is there set down, sir.
The joy I shall return rewards my service.
How wise is Alsemero in his friend. It is a sign he makes his choice with judgment. Then I appear in nothing more approved than making choice of him. Methinks I love now with the eyes of judgment, and see the way to merit, clearly see it. A true deserver, like a diamond, sparkles. In darkness you may see him. That's an absence, which is the greatest darkness falls on love, yet he is best discerned then with intellectual eyesight. What spirak will my father spends his breath for? And his blessing is only mine, as I regard his name, else it goes from me and turns head against me, transformed into a curse. Some speedy way must be remembered.
Yonder she. Whatever ails me, now or late especially, I can as well be hanged as refrain from seeing her. Some 20 times a day, nay, not so little, do I force errands, frame ways and excuses to come into her sight. No small reason for it, and less encouragement. For she baits me still, every time, worse lover, does profess herself the cruelest enemy to my face in town, and no hand can abide the sight of me, as if danger or ill luck hung in my looks. I must confess my face is bad enough, but I know far worse has better fortune, and not endured alone, but doted on. Yet these same pig-haired faces, chins like witches, here and there, 5 hairs whispering in a corner, as if they grew in fear one of another. Wrinkles like troughs, where swine deformity swills the tears of perjury that lie there like wash fallen from the slimy and dishonest eye. Yet such a one plucks sweets without restraint, and has the grace of beauty to his sweet. Though my hard fate thrust me out to servitude, I tumbled into the world a gentleman. She turns her blessed eye upon me now, and I'll endure all storms before I part with it.
Again, this ominous, ill-faced fellow more disturbs me than all my other passions.
Now it begins again. I'll stand this storm of hail, though the stones pelt me.
Thy business, what's thy business?
Soft and fair. I cannot part so soon now.
The villain's fixed.
Thou standing toad pool.
The shower falls amain now.
Who sent thee? What's thy errand? Leave my sight.
My lord, your father charged me to deliver a message to you.
What, another since? Do't him be hanged, then let me be rid of thee.
True service merits mercy.
What's thy message?
Let beauty settle, but in patience you shall hear all.
Dallying, trifling torment.
Senor Alonso de Paraquo, lady, sole brother to Tommaso.
Slave, when wilt make an end?
Too soon I shall.
What all this while of him?
The said Alonso, with the foresaid Tommaso,
Yet again?
is new alighted.
Vengeance strike the news. Thou thing most loathed, what cause was there in this to bring thee to my sight?
My lord your father charged me to seek you
Is
out.
there no other to send his errand by?
Seems 'tis my luck to be in the way still.
Get thee from me.
So, why am I not an ass to devise ways thus to be railed at? I must see her still. I'll have a mad qualm within this hour again, I know it. Like a common garden bull, I'd ever take breath to be lugged again. What this may bode, I know not. Yet I'll despair the less, because there's daily precedence, and bad faces beloved beyond all reason. These foul chops may come into favour one day.
I never see this fellow, but I think of some harm towards me. Dangers in my mind still, I scarce leave trembling of an hour after. The next good mood I find my father in, I'll get him quite discarded. I was lost in the small disturbance and forgot affliction's fiercer torrent. But now comes to bear down all my comforts.
You're both welcome. But an especial one belongs to you, sir. To whose most noble name our love presents the addition of a son. Our son, Alonso.
The Treasury of Honor cannot bring forth a title I should more rejoice in, sir.
You have improved it well. Daughter, prepare. The day will steal upon thee suddenly.
However, I will be sure to keep the night, if it should come so near me.
Alonso,
Brother,
in truth, I see small welcome in her eye.
fie, you're too severe a censurer of love in all points. There's no bringing on you. If lovers should mark everything a fault, affection would be like an ill-set book, whose faults might prove as big as half the volume.
That's all I do entreat.
It is but reasonable. I'll see what my son says to it. Son Alonso, here's a motion made but to reprieve a maidenhead 3 days longer. The request is not far out of reason, for indeed the former time is pinching.
Though my joys be set back so much time as I could wish they had been forward. Yet, since she desires it, the time is set as pleasing as before. I find no gladness wanting.
May I ever meet it in that point still. You're nobly welcome, sirs.
So, did you mark the dullness of her parting now?
What dullness?
Let it go, then I'm but a fool to mark your harm so heedfully.
Where's the oversight?
Your faith is cozened in her, strongly cozened. Unsettle your affection with all speed. Wisdom can bring it to. Your peace is ruined else. Think what a torment 'tis to marry one whose heart is leaped into another's bosom. If ever pleasure she receive from thee, it comes not in thy name, or of thy gift. She lies but with another in thine arms. He the half-father unto all thy children. In the conception, if he get him not, she helps to get him for him in his passions. And how dangerous and shameful her restraint may go in time too. It is not to be thought on without sufferings.
You speak as if she loved some other, then.
Do you apprehend so slowly?
Nay, if that be your fear only, I am safe enough. Preserve your friendship and your counsel, brother, for times of more distress. I should depart an enemy, a dangerous, deadly one to any but thyself, that should but think she knew the meaning of inconstancy, much less the use and practice. Yet, We're friends. Pray, let no more be urged. I can endure much till I meet an injury to her, then I'm not myself. Farewell. Sweet brother, how much we are bound to heaven to depart lovingly.
Why, here is love's tame madness. Thus a man quickly steals into his vexation.
The place is my charge. You've kept your hour and the reward of a just meeting, bless you. I hear my lady coming. Complete gentleman. I dare not be too busy with my praises. They are dangerous things to deal with.
This goes well. These women are the lady's cabinets. Things of most precious trust are locked into her.
I have within mine eye all my desires. Requests that holy prayers ascend heaven for come not more sweet to our necessities than thou unto my wishes.
Well, Lady, we are so alike in our expressions that unless I borrow the same words, I shall never find their equal.
How happy were this meeting, this embrace, if it were free from envy. This poor kiss, it has an enemy, a hateful one that wishes poison to it. How well were I now if there were no such name known as Piracquo, nor no such ties the command of parents. I should be but too much blessed.
One good service would strike out both your fears. And I'll go near it too, since you're so distressed. Remove the cause. The command ceases. There's two fears blown out with one and the same blast.
Pray let me find you, sir. What might that service be so strangely happy?
The honorablest thing about man. Valor. I'll send a challenge to Piracquo instantly.
How? Call you that extinguishing of fear? When 'tis the only way to keep it flaming? Are not you ventured in the action that's all my joys and comforts? Pray no more, sir. Say you prevailed. Your dangers and not mine, then. The law could claim you from me. Or obscurity be made the grave to bury you alive. I'm glad these thoughts come forth. Oh, keep not one of this condition.
Blood guiltiness becomes a fouler visage.
And now I think on one. I was to blame I have marred so good a market with my scorn. It had been done questionless. The ugliest creature creation framed for some use. Yet to see, I could not mark so much where it should be.
Lady.
Why, men of art make much of poison. Keep one to expel another. Where was my art?
Lady, you hear not me.
I do especially, sir. The present times are not so sure of our side as those hereafter may be. We must use them then as thrifty folks their wealth. Sparingly now till the time opens.
You teach wisdom, lady?
Within there, defend. Do you call that? Perfect your service and conduct this gentleman the private way you brought him. I shall, madam.
My love's as firm as love e'er built upon.
This meeting and do wonder much what shall become of Tunner. I'm sure both cannot be served unless she transgress. Happily then I'll put in for one. For if a woman flies from one point, from him she makes a husband. She spreads a mouse head like arithmetic. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Proves in time subtler to an army royal. I look to be most richly railed at. Yet I must see her.
Why, put case I loathed him as much as youth and beauty hates a sepulchre, must I needs show it? Cannot I keep that secret and serve my turn upon him? See, he's here.
De Flores.
I shall run mad with joy. She called me fairly by my name, De Flores. We're neither rogue nor rascal.
What have you done to your face of late? You've met with some good physician. You've pruned yourself, methinks. You were not wont to look so amorously.
Not I. 'Tis the same physiognomy to a hair and pimple which she called scurvy scarce an hour ago. How is this?
Come hither nearer, man.
I'm up to the chin in heaven.
10. Let me see. Tis but the heat of the liver, I perceived. I thought it had been worse.
Her fingers touch me. She smells all amber.
I'll make a water for you, shall cleanse this within a fortnight.
With your own hand, lady?
Yes, mine own, sir. In a work of cure, I'll trust no other.
'Tis half an act of pleasure to hear her talk thus to me.
When we are used to a hard face, 'tis not so unpleasing. It mends still in opinion, hourly mends, I see it by experience.
I was blessed to light upon this minute.
Hardness becomes the visage of a man well. It argues service, resolution, manhood, if cause were of employment.
Would soon be seen if e'er your ladyship had cause to use it. I would wish the honour of a service so happy as that mounts to.
We shall try you. Oh, my De Flores.
How's that? She calls me hers already. My De Flores.
You were about to sigh out somewhat, madam.
No, was I? Forgot. Oh.
It's us again. The very fellow on.
You are too quick, sir.
Hey. There's no excuse for it now. I heard it twice, madam. That sigh would fain have utterance. Take pity on it, lend it a free word. Alas, how it labours for liberty. I hear the murmur yet beating at your bosom.
Wood creation.
Well said, that's it.
Had formed me man.
No, that's not it.
Oh, 'tis the soul of freedom. I should not then be forced to marry one I hate beyond all depths. I should have power then to oppose my loathings, nay, remove them forever from my sight.
Blessed occasion. Without change to your sex, you have your wish. Claim so much man in me.
In thee, De Flores. There's small cause for that.
Put it not from me. It's a service that I kneel for to you.
You are too violent to mean faithfully. There's horror in my service. Blood and danger. Can those be things to sue for?
If you knew how sweet it were to me to be employed in any act of yours, you would say then that I failed, and used not reverence enough when I received the charge of it.
This is much, methinks. Belike his wants are greedy, and such gold tastes like angels' food.
Rise.
I'll have the work first.
Possible his need is strong upon him.
There's to encourage thee. As thou art forward and thy service dangerous, thy reward shall be precious.
That I have thought on. I have assured myself of that beforehand. And know it will be precious. The thought ravishes.
Then take him to thy fury.
I thirst for him.
Alonso de Piracqua.
His ends upon him, he shall be seen no more.
Oh, lovely now dost thou appear to me. Never was man dearlier rewarded.
I do think of that.
Be wondrous careful in the execution.
Why are not both our lives upon the cast?
Then I throw all my fears upon my service.
They ne'er shall rise to hurt you.
When the deed's done, I'll furnish thee with all things for thy flight. Thou mayst live bravely in another country.
Aye, we'll talk about that hereafter.
I shall rid myself of two inveterate loathings at one time. Piracqua and his dog face.
Oh, my blood. Methinks I feel her in my arms already. Her wanton fingers combing out this beard. and being pleased, praising this bad face. Hunger and pleasure, they commence sometimes. Slovenly dishes, and feast heartily on them. Nay, it is strange. Refuse daintier forum. Some women are odd feeders. Supperless to bed, yet shall not rise tomorrow for his dinner.
De Flores!
My kind honourable lord.
Glad I've met with thee.
Sir?
Thou canst show me the full strength of the castle.
That I can, sir.
I much desire it.
And if the ways and straits of some of the passages be not too tedious for you, I will assure you, worth your time and sight, sir.
Push, that should be no hindrance.
I'm your servant then, sir. It's now near dinner time. Against your lordship's rising, I'll have the keys about me.
Thanks, kind De Flores.
He's safely thrust upon me beyond hopes.
Here are all the keys. I was afraid, my lord, I'd wanted for the postern. This is it. I have all. I have all, my lord. This is for the sconce.
It is a most spacious and impregnable fort.
This descent is somewhat narrow. All this is nothing. You'll see anon a place you little dream of.
I am glad I had this leisure. All your master's house imagine I've taken a gondola.
All but myself, sir.
Which makes up my safety.
My lord, I'll place you at a casement here. We'll show you the full strength of all the castle. Look, spend your eye a while upon that object.
Here's rich variety, De Flores.
Yes.
Goodly munition.
Aye, there's ordnance, sir. No bastard metal will ring you a peal like bells at great men's funerals. Keep your eyes straight, my lord. Take special notice of that sconce before you. There you may dwell a while.
I am a plant. Flores. Flores. Whose manners hast thou put on?
Would you question a work of secrecy? I must silence you. I must silence you. Here's an undertaking well accomplished. This vault serves to good use now. Sparkles in my eye. Oh, 'tis a diamond he wears upon his finger. Well, this were well found. This will approve the work. What? Fast on. Part in death. I'll take a speedy course then. Finger and all. Shell off. Now to clear these passages of all suspect of fear.
Valencia speaks so nobly of you, sir. I wish I had a daughter now for you.
The fellow of this creature were a partner for a king's love.
I had her fellow once, sir. But heaven has married her to joys eternal. 'Tis sin to wish her in this vale again. Come, sir, your friend and you shall see the pleasures which my health chiefly joys in.
I hear the beauty of this seat largely.
It falls much short of that.
So, here's one step into my father's favor. Time will fix him. I have got him now the liberty of the house. So wisdom by degrees works out her freedom. And if that eye be darkened that offends me, I wait but that eclipse. This gentleman shall soon shine glorious in my father's liking through the refulgent virtue of my love.
My thoughts are at a banquet. For the deed I feel no weight in. 'Tis but light and cheap for the sweet recompense that I set down for it.
To Flores?
Lady.
Thy looks promise cheerfully.
All things are answerable. Time, circumstance, your wishes, and my service.
Is it done then?
Boracquo is no more.
My joy starts at mine eyes. Our sweet delights are evermore born weeping.
I have a token for you.
For me?
It was sent somewhat unwillingly. I could not get the ring without the finger.
Bless me! What hast thou done?
Why? Is this more than killing the whole man? I cut his heartstrings. A greedy hand thrust into a dish at court in mistake has had as much as this.
'Tis the first token my father made me send him.
And I've made him send it back again for his last token. I was loath to leave it, and I'm sure dead men have no use of jewels. He was at loath to part with it, for it stuck as if the flesh and it were both of one substance.
I pray, bury the finger. But the stone you may make use on shortly. Its true value, taken of my truth, is near 300 ducats.
'Twill hardly buy a cap case for one's conscience, though to save it from the worm, as fine as 'tis. But, being my fees, I'll take it. Great men have taught me that, or else my merit would scorn the way on't.
Why thou mistakes, De Flores, 'tis not given in state of recompense.
No, I hope so, lady. You would soon witness my contempt to it then.
Prithee, thou look'st as if thou wert offended.
That was strange, lady. 'Tis not possible my service could draw such a cause from you. Offended? Could you think so? That were much for one of my performance, as so warm yet in my service.
'Twere misery in me to give you cause, sir.
I know so much.
'Tis resolved, then. Look you, sir. Here's 3,000 golden florins. I have not meanly thought upon thy merit.
What? Celery. Now you move me.
How, De Flores?
Do you place me in the rank of verminous fellows? Destroy things for wages? Or for gold? For the lifeblood of a man? Is anything valued too precious for my recompense?
I understand thee not.
I could have hired a journeyman in murder at this rate, and mine own conscience might have slept at ease and had the work brought home.
I'm in the labyrinth. What will content him? I would fain be rid of him. I'll double the sum, sir.
You take the course to double my vexation. That's the good you do.
Bless me, I am now in worse plight than I was. I know not what will please him.
For my fear's sake, prithee, make away with all speed possible. If thou be so modest not to name the sum that will content thee, paper blushes not. Send thy demand in writing, it shall follow thee. But prithee, take thy flight.
Well, you must fly too, then.
I?
I'll not stir a foot else.
What's your meaning?
Why? Are you not as guilty? In I'm sure as deep as I? And we two must stick together. Come your fears counsel you but ill. My absence would draw suspect upon you instantly. There were no rescue for you.
He speaks home.
'Tis not fit that we two engaged so jointly should part and live asunder.
Flores, this shall not well.
What makes your lips so strange? This must not be betwixt us.
The man talks wildly.
Come, kiss me with a zeal now.
Then I doubt him.
Shall not stand so long to beg him shortly.
Take heed, Flores, forgetfulness will soon betray us.
Take you heed first. Faith, you are grown much forgetful. You are to blame on't.
He's bowed, and I am blamed for it.
I have eased you of your trouble. Think on't. I'm in pain now, and must be eased of you. 'Tis a charity. Justice invites your blood to understand me.
I dare not.
Quickly.
Oh, I never shall. Speak it yet further off, that I may lose what has been spoken, and no sound remain on't. I would not hear so much offence again for such another deed.
Soft, lady, soft. The last is not yet paid for. Oh, this act has put me in a spirit. I was as greedy for it as the parched earth of moisture when the clouds weep. Did you not mark? I wrought myself into it. Nay, I sued and kneeled for it. Where were those pains took? You see, I have thrown contempt upon your gold. Not that I want it not, I do piteously. In order I shall come unto it, and make use on't. But 'twas not held so precious to begin with. For I place wealth after the heels of pleasure. And were I not resolved in my belief that thy virginity were perfect in thee, I would but take my recompense with grudging, as if I had but half my hopes I agreed for.
Why, 'tis impossible. Thou canst be so wicked, or shelter such a cunning cruelty to make his death the murderer of my honor. Thy language is so bold and vicious, I cannot see which way I can forgive it with any modesty.
Push! You forget yourself, a woman dipped in blood. Talk of modesty.
Oh, misery of sin, would I had been bound perpetually under my living hate in that Piraquo, than to hear these words. Think but upon the distance creation set betwixt thy blood and mine, and keep thee there.
Look but into your conscience and read me there. 'Tis a true book, you'll find me there, your equal. Fly not to your birth, but settle you on what this act has made you. You are no more now. You must forget your parentage to me. You are the deed's creature, and by that name you lose your first condition. I challenge you, as peace and innocency has thrust you out and made you one with me.
With thee, foul villain.
Yes, my fair murderess. Do you urge me? Though thou right's made, thou whore in thy affections, 'twas changed from thy first love, and that's a kind of whoredom in the heart. And he's changed now to bring thy second on, thy Alsemero, whom by all the sweets that ever darkness tasted. If I enjoy thee not, thou ne'er enjoyest. I'll blast the hopes and joys of marriage. I'll confess all. My life I rate at nothing.
Flores.
I'll rest from all lovers' plagues then. I live in pain now. That shooting eye will burn my heart to cinders.
Oh, sir, hear me.
She, who in life and love refuses me, in death and shame, my partner she shall be.
Stay! Hear me once for all. I make thee master of all the wealth I have in gold and jewels. Let me go poor unto my bed with honor, and I am rich in all things.
Let this silence thee. The wealth of all Valencia shall not buy my pleasure from me. Can you weep fate from its determined purpose? So soon shall you weep me.
Vengeance begins. Murder, I see, is followed by more sins. Was my creation in the womb so cursed it must engender with a viper first?
Shroud your blushes in my bosom. Silence is one of pleasure's best receipts. Your peace is wrought forever in this yielding. Oh, lass, how the turtle pants. Thou art love alone, but thou so fierce and faintest of venture.
This fellow has undone me endlessly. Never was bride so fearfully distressed. The more I think upon the ensuing night, and whom I am to cope with in embraces. One who's ennobled both in blood and mind, so clear in understanding, before whose judgment will my fault appear like a malefactor's crimes before tribunals. There's no venturing into his bed, what course soe'er I light upon without my shame, which may grow up to danger. He cannot but in justice strangle me as I lie by him, as a cheat I use me. 'Tis a precious craft to play with a false die before a cunning gamester. There's his closet, the key left in't, and he abroad in the park, sure 'twas forgot. I'll be so bold as to look in't. A right physician's closet 'tis, set round with vials, every one a mark too. Sure he does practice physic for his own use. What manuscript lies here? The book of experiment called Secrets in Nature. So 'tis. 'Tis so. How to know whether a woman be with child or no? I hope I am not yet. If he should try, though. Which is next is 10 times worse. How to know whether a woman be a maid or not. If that should be applied, what would become of me? Give the party you suspect the quantity of a spoonful of the water in glass M. Where's that glass M? Oh, yonder I see it now. Upon her that is a maid makes 3 several effects. 'Twill make her incontinently gape, then fall into a sudden sneezing, last into a violent laughing, else dull, heavy, lumpish. Where had I been? I fear it. Yet 'tis 7 hours to bedtime.
Cats, madam, are you here?
Seeing that wench now, a trick comes into my mind.
I come hither, wench, to look, my lord.
Would I had such a cause to look him too. Why, he's in the park, madam.
There, let him be.
Aye, madam. Let him compass whole parks and forests, as great rangers do. At roosting time, a little lodge can hold him. As conquering Alexander that thought the world too narrow for him, in the end, up at his pittle.
I fear thou art not modest, Diaphanta.
Your thoughts are so unwilling to be known, madam. 'Tis ever the bride's fashion towards bedtime to set light by her joys as if she owed 'em naught.
Her joys? Her fears, thou wouldst say.
Fear of what?
Art thou a maid, and talk so to a maid? You leave a blushing business behind, beshrew your heart for't.
Do you mean good sooth, madam?
Well, if I'd thought upon the fear at first, man should have been unknown.
Is't possible?
I would give 1,000 ducats to that woman would try what my fear were, and tell me true tomorrow when she gets from't as she likes. I might perhaps be drawn to it.
Are you in earnest?
Do you get the woman, then challenge me and see if I fly from't. But she must be a true maid, else there's no trial.
Nay. She that I would put into your hands, madam, shall be a maid.
You know I should be shamed else because she lies for me.
'Tis a strange humour. But are you serious still? Would you resign your first night's pleasure and give money too?
As willingly as live.
Madam, what say you to me? And stray no further. I've a good mind, in troth, to earn your money.
You are too quick, I fear, to be a maid.
How? Not a maid? Nay, then, you urge me, madam. Your honourable self is not a truer with all your fears about you.
Bad enough, then.
Than I with all my lightsome joys about me.
I'm glad to hear it. Then you dare put your honesty upon an easy trial?
Easy. Anything.
I'll come to you straight.
She will not search me, will she? Like the forewoman of a female jury.
Look, Diaphanta, you take no worse than I do.
And in doing so, I will not question what 'tis, but take it.
Now, if the experiment be true, 'twill praise itself and give me noble ease. Begins already. There's the first symptom. And what haste it makes to fall into the second. There, by this time. Most admirable secret. On the contrary, it stirs not me a whit, which most concerns it. Just in all things and in order, as 'twere circumscribed. One accident gives way unto another.
Oh no, wench?
I'm so light at heart, madam. Oh, so pleasurable. But one swig more, sweet madam.
Aye, tomorrow we shall have time to sit by.
Now I'm sad again.
It lays itself so gently, too.
Come, wench. Most honest Diaphanta, I dare call thee now.
Pray tell me, madam, what trick call you this?
I'll tell thee all hereafter. We must study the carriage of this business.
I shall carry it well, because I love the burthen.
About midnight, you must not fail to steal forth gently that I may use the place.
Oh, fear not, madam. I shall be cool by that time. The bride's place, and with 1,000 ducats.
I claim a brother of you.
You're too hot. Seek him not here.
Yes, amongst your dearest bloods. If my peace find no further satisfaction, this is the place must yield account for him. For here I left him, and the hasty tie of this snatched marriage gives strong testimony of his most certain ruin.
Certain falsehood. This is the place indeed. His breach of faith has too much marred both my abused love, the honourable love I reserved for him, and mocked my daughter's joy. The prepared mourning blushed at his infidelity. He left contempt and scorn to throw upon those friends whose belief hurt him. Oh, 'twas most ignoble to take his flight so unexpectedly and throw such public wrongs on those that loved him.
Then this is all your answer.
'Tis too fair for one of his alliance. And I warn you, at this place no more see you.
Best is, there is more ground to meet a man's revenge on. Honest, de Flores.
That's my name, indeed. So are you the bride? Good sweet sir, which way took you?
I blessed mine eyes from seeing such a false one.
I'd fain get off. This man's not for my company. I smell his brother's blood when I come near him.
Come hither, kind and true one. I remember my brother. Loved thee well.
Oh, purely. Dear sir.
Methinks I am now again a killing on him. He brings it so fresh to me.
Thou canst guess, sirrah. One honest friend has an instinct of jealousy at some foul, guilty person.
Alas, sir, I'm so charitable, I think none worse than myself. You did not see the bride, then?
Prithee, name her not. Is she not wicked?
No. A pretty, easy, round-packed sinner, as you most ladies are. Else you might think I flatter her. But, sir, at no hand wicked.
His company even o'erlays my conscience.
I call, sir.
That de Flores has a wondrous honest heart. He'll bring it out in time, I'm assured on't. Oh. And here's the glorious master of the day's joy. 'Twill not be long till he and I do reckon.
Sir! You are most welcome.
You may call that word back. I do not think I am, nor wish to be.
It is strange you found your way to this house, then.
But I ne'er known the cause. I'm none of those, sir, that come to bring you joy and swill your wine. Tis a more precious liquor must lay the fiery thirst I bring.
Your words and you appear to me great strangers.
Time and our swords may make us more acquainted. This is the business. I should have a brother in your place. How treachery and malice have disposed of him, I'm bound to inquire of him which holds his right, which never could come fairly.
You must look to answer for that word, sir.
You not. I'll have it ready drawn at our next meeting. Keep your day solemn. Farewell. I disturb it not. I'll bear the smart with patience. For a time.
It is somewhat ominous, this. A quarrel entered upon this day. My innocence relieves me. I should be wondrous sad, else. Jasperine, I've news to tell thee, strange news.
I have some too. I think as strange as yours. Would I might keep mine so my faith and friendship might be kept in. Faith, sir. Dispense a little with my zeal, and let it cool in this.
This puts me on and blames thee for thy slowness.
All may prove nothing. Just a friendly fear that leapt from me, sir.
No question it may prove nothing. Let's partake it, sir.
'Twas Diantha's chance to leave me in the back part of the house, a place we chose for private conference. She was no sooner gone, but instantly I heard your bride's voice in the room next to me, and, lending more attention, found de Flores louder than she.
Flores? Thou art out now.
Thou tell me more anon.
Still, I'll prevent thee. The very sight of him is poison to her.
That made me stagger too. But Diantha, at her return, confirmed it.
Diantha?
Then fell we both to listen, and words passed like those that challenge interest in a woman.
Peace, quench thy zeal. 'Tis dangerous to thy bosom.
And truth is full of peril.
Such truths are. Oh, were she, the sole glory of the earth, had eyes that could shoot fire into kings' breasts, and touched, she sleeps not here. Yet I have time, though night be near, to be resolved hereof. And prithee, do not weigh me by my passions.
I never weighed friends, sir.
Done charitably. That key will lead thee to a pretty secret by a Chaldean taught me, and I've made my study upon some. Bring from my closet a glass inscribed there with the letter M, and question not my purpose.
It shall be done, sir.
How can this hang together? Not an hour since, her woman came pleading her lady's fears. delivered her for the most timorous virgin that ever shrunk at man's name, and so modest, she charged her weep out her request to me that she might come obscurely to my bosom.
All things go well. My woman's preparing yonder for her sweet voyage, which grieves me to lose. Necessity compels it. I lose all else.
Modesty's shrine is set in yonder forehead. I cannot be too sure, though. My Joanna?
Sir, I was bold to weep a message to you. Pardon my modest fears.
The dove's not meeker. She's abused, questionless. Oh, are you come, sir?
The glass. About my life. I see the letter.
Sir, this is M.
'Tis it.
I am suspected.
How fitly our bride comes to partake with us.
What is it?
No hurt?
Sir, pardon me. I seldom taste of any composition.
But this, upon my warrant, you shall venture on.
I fear 'twill make me ill.
Heaven forbid that.
I'm put now to my cunning. The effects I know, if I can now but feign 'em handsomely.
By all that's virtuous, it takes that. Proceed.
This is the strangest trick to know a maid by.
You have given me joy of heart to drink, my lord.
No, you have given me such joy of heart as never can be blasted.
What's the matter, sir?
Now 'tis settled in a melancholy, keeps both the time and method. My Joanna, chaste as the breath of heaven or morning's womb that brings the day forth, thus my love encloses thee.
One struck, and yet she lies by it. Oh, my fears. This trumpet serves her own ends, 'tis apparent now. Devours the pleasure with a greedy appetite, and never minds my honor or my peace, makes havoc of my right. But she pays dearly for it. No trusting of her life with such a secret that cannot rule her blood to keep her promise. Besides, I have some suspicion of her faith to me because I was suspected of my lord, and it must come from her. Hark, by my horrors, another clock strikes 2. Shh! To Flores.
Has she not come from him yet?
As I am a living soul.
Not. Sure the devil has sown his itch within her, who trust a waiting woman.
I must trust somebody.
Poor sheer termagants, especially when they fall upon their masters and have their ladies' first fruits. The mad whelps, you cannot stave them off from game royal. That you are so harsh and hardy, ask no counsel. I could have helped you to an apothecary's daughter. Would have fallen off before 11 and thanked you too.
Oh, me, not yet. This whore forgets herself.
The rascal fares so well. Look, you're undone. The day-star by this hand. See? Phosphorus plain, yonder.
Advise me now to fall upon some ruin. There is no comfort in fancy.
Peace. We must force a rising. There's no remedy.
How? Take heed of that!
You're quiet. I'll give over all.
Prithee, I had done then.
This is my reach. I'll set some part of fire of Diophantus' chamber.
How? Fire, sir? That may endanger the whole house.
You talk of danger when your fame's on fire.
That's true. Do what thou wilt.
First aim at a most rich success strikes all dead sure. The chimney being afire with some light passes of the least danger, in her chamber only. If Diophanta be met by chance, then, far from her lodging, which is now suspicious, it would be thought then that her fears and affrights drove her to seek for succor, if not seen or met at all, and that's the likeliest. For her own shame, she'll hasten towards her lodging. I'll be ready with the piece I charged, as 'twere, to cleanse the chimney. There, 'tis proper now, but she shall be the mark.
I am forced to love thee now, because thou provides so carefully for my honour.
Slid concerns the safety of us both, our pleasure and continuance.
One word more, prithee, how for the servants?
I'll dispatch them, some one way, some another, in the hurry. Buckets, hooks, ladders. Fear not, do. The deed will find its time. And I have thought since upon a safe conveyance for the body, too. How this fire purifies wit. Watch you for your minute.
Fear keeps my soul upon it, I cannot stray from it.
What art thou? Takes away the light betwixt that star and me.
Who's that, De Flores?
I dread thee not.
Bless me. It slides by.
'Tis but a mist of conscience. So clear again.
Some ill thing haunts the house.
'Tis left behind it a shivering sweat upon me. I'm afraid now. This night hath been so tedious. Oh, this trumpet! Had she 1,000 lives, he should not leave her till he had destroyed the last. List by my terrors. 3 struck per St. Sebastian. How rare is that man's speed. How hardly he serves me. His face loathes one, but look upon his care who would not love him. The East is not beauteous in his service.
Wait! Dispatch! Buckets, hooks, ladders! Aye, that's well said. Bell rings! Come on! The chimney works. My charge. Peace is ready.
He's a man worth loving.
Oh, you're a jewel. Pardon, frailty man. In troth, I was so well, I even forgot myself.
But make trim work.
What?
Hie quickly to your chamber. Your reward follows you.
I never made so sweet a bargain.
Dear Joanna, alas, art thou risen too? I was coming, my absolute treasure.
When I missed you, I could not choose but follow.
Thou art all sweetness. The fire is not so dangerous.
Think you so, sir?
I prithee tremble not. Believe me, 'tis not.
Oh, bless my house and me. Knave, whither goes that piece?
Scarlet chimney.
Oh, well said, well said. That fellow's good on all occasions.
A wondrous necessary man, my lord.
He hath a ready wit. He's worth them all, sir. Dog at a house of fire. I've seen him singed down now. Ah, there he goes.
Tis done.
Come, sweet, to bed now. Alas, thou wilt get cold.
Alas, the fear keeps that out. My heart will find no quiet until I hear how Diaphanta, my poor woman, fares. It is her chamber, sir, her lodging chamber.
How should the fire come there?
As good a soul as ever lady countenance, but in her chamber, negligent and heavy. She escaped her ruin twice.
Twice?
Strangely twice, sir.
Those sleepy sluts are dangerous in the house, and they'd be ne'er so good.
Her poor virginity. I would pay dearly for it.
Bless us. What's that?
I think you all knew once. Diaphanta's burnt.
My woman.
Now the flames are greedy for her. She's burnt. Burnt. She's burnt to death, sir.
Oh, my presaging soul.
Not a tear more. I charge you by the last embrace I gave you in bed before this raised us.
Now you tie me! Were it my sister now, she gets no more.
How now?
All dangers past. You may now take your rest, my lords. The fire is thoroughly quenched. Oh, poor gentlewoman. How soon was she stifled?
De Flores, what is left of her inter, and we as mourners all will follow her. I will entreat that honour to my servant, even of my lord himself.
Command it, sweetness.
Which of you spied the fire first?
'Twas I, madam.
And took such pains in it too. A double goodness. 'Twere well he were rewarded.
He shall be. The Flores call upon me.
And upon me, sir.
Rewarded. Precious. Here's a trick beyond me. I see in all bouts, both of sport and wit, always a woman strives for the last hit.
I cannot taste the benefits of life with the same relish as I was wont to do. What's he? The fellow that some do call honest, de Flores. But methinks honesty was hard bested to come there for a lodging. As if a queen should make her palace of a pest house. I find a contrariety in nature betwixt that face and me. On the least occasion one would give me game upon him, yet he is so foul one would scarce touch him with a sword one loved and made account of. So most deadly venomous he would go near to poison any weapon that should draw blood on him. He walks a purpose by, sure to choke me up, to infect my blood.
My worthy noble lord?
Dost offer to come near and breathe on me? Are you so prepared? I'd rather like a soldier die by the sword than like a politician by thy poison!
Hold! My lord, as you are honourable.
Slaves are killed by poison is still cowards.
I cannot strike. I see his brother's wounds, fresh bleeding in his eyes in a crystal.
I will not question this. I know you are noble. I take my injury with thanksgiving, sir, like a wise lawyer. And as a favour, will wear it for the worthy hand that gave it.
Why this from him that yesterday appeared so strangely loving to me?
Or league with mankind I now renounce forever. Till I find this murderer not so much as common courtesy, but I'll lock up. For in this state of ignorance I live in, a brother may salute his brother's murderer and wish good speed to the villain in a greeting.
Noble Paraquo.
I've nothing to say to you.
Unless you be so far in love with grief, you will not part from't upon any terms. We bring that news, will make a welcome for us.
And what news can that be?
Throw no scornful smile upon the zeal I bring you. 'Tis worth more, sir. 2 of the chiefest men I keep about me, I hide not from the law or your just vengeance. 'Twas my own fortune, and I was most lucky at a discovery to find out lately, within our hospital of fools and madmen, 2 servants of mine slipped into some disguises. Their names Franciscus and Antonio, both mine, sir, and I ask no favor for them. The time of their disguisings agrees justly with the day of the murder.
Blessed revelation.
Nay more, sir. I'll not spare mine own in way of justice. They both feigned a journey to Bria Mater. My love was so abused in it, I dare not answer faithfully their absence.
Time is too precious to run in waste now. You have brought a peace the riches of 5 kingdoms could not purchase. Be my most happy conduct, I thirst for 'em.
Your confidence, I'm sure, is now of proof. The prospect from the garden has showed enough for deep suspicion.
The black mask that so continually was worn upon condemns the face for ugly ere it be seen. Despite to him. And so seeming bottomless.
Touch it home, then. 'Tis not a shallow probe can search this ulcer soundly. I fear you'll find it full of corruption. 'Tis fit I leave you. She meets you opportunely from that walk. She took the back door at his parting with her.
Did my fate wait for this unhappy stroke at my first sight of woman?
Alsemero.
How do you?
How do I, alas, how do you? You look not well.
You read me well enough. I'm not well.
Not well, sir? Is it in my power to better you?
Yes.
Nay, then, you are cured again.
Pray, resolve me one question, lady.
If I can?
None can so sure. Are you honest?
That's a broad question, my lord.
But that's not a modest answer, my lady. Do you laugh? My doubts are strong upon me.
'Tis innocence that smiles, and no rough brow can take away the dimple in her cheek. Say I should strain a tear to fill the vault, which would you give the better faith to?
'Twere but hypocrisy of a sadder colour, but the same stuff. Neither your smiles nor tears shall move or flatter me from my belief. You are a whore!
What a horrid sound it hath. It blasts a beauty to deformity. Upon what face soever that breath falls, it strikes it ugly. Oh, you have ruined what you can ne'er repair again.
I'll all demolish, and seek out truth within you, if there be any left. Let your sweet tongue prevent your heart's rifling there. I'll ransack and tear out my suspicion.
You may say 'tis an easy passage, but if you please, show me the ground whereon you lost your love. My spotless virtue may but tread on that before I perish.
Unanswerable! A ground you cannot stand on. You fall down beneath all grace and goodness when you set your ticklish heel on't. There was a visor o'er that cunning face, and that became you. Now, impudence in triumph rides upon't. How comes this tender reconcilement else twixt you and your despite? Your rancorous loathing to Flores? He or I was sore at sight of, he's now become your arm supporter, your lip saint.
Is there the cause?
Worse! Your lusts, devil! Your adultery!
Did any but yourself say that would turn him into a villain?
'Twas witnessed by the counsel of your bosom Diaphanta.
Is your witness dead, then?
'Tis to be feared it was the wages of her knowledge, poor soul. She lived not long after the discovery.
Then hear a story of not much less horror than this your false suspicion is beguiled with. To your bed scandal I stand up innocent, which even the guilt of one black other deed will stand for proof of. Your love has made me a cruel murderess. A bloody one. I have kissed poison for it, stroked a serpent, that thing of hate, worthy in my esteem of no better employment, and him most worthy to be so employed. I caused to murder that innocent Piraquo, having no better means than that worst to assure yourself to me.
Oh, the place itself there's since crying been for vengeance. The temple where blood and beauty first unlawfully fired their devotion and quenched the right one. It was in my fears at first. 'Twill have it now. Oh, thou art all deformed.
Not sir, it for your sake was done.
Oh, thou shouldst have gone 1,000 leagues about to have avoided this dangerous bridge of blood. Here we are lost.
Remember, I am true unto your bed.
The bed's itself's a charnel. The sheets, shrouds for murdered carcasses. Must I pause what I must do in this? Meantime, you shall be my prisoner only. Enter my closet. I'll be your keeper yet. With what part of the sad story shall I first begin? To Flores.
Noble Alsemero.
I can tell you news, sir. My wife has her commended to you.
That's news indeed, my lord. I think she would commend me to the gallows if she could. She ever loved me so well. I thank her.
What's this blood upon your band, Flores?
Blood? No, 'tis washed since.
Since when, man?
Since t'other day. I got a knock at the sword and dagger school. I think 'tis out.
Yes, 'tis almost out, but 'tis perceived, though. I had forgot my message. This it is. What price goes murder?
How, sir?
I ask you, sir. My wife's behindhand with you, she tells me, for a brave, bloody blow you gave for her sake upon Pertwee.
Upon? 'Twas quite through him, sure. Has she confessed it?
As sure as death to both of you. And much more than that.
It could not be much more. 'Twas with one thing, that she's a whore.
It could not choose but follow. Oh, cunning devils! How should blind men know you from fair-faced saints?
He lies! The villain does belie me!
Let me go to her, sir.
Nay, you shall to her. Peace, crying crocodile! Your sounds are heard! Take your prey to you, get you into her, sir. I'll be your pander now. Rehearse again your scene of lust, that you may be perfect when you shall come to act it to that black audience where howls and gnashing shall be music to you.
Oh, Alsemero, I have a wonder for you.
Oh, no, sir, 'tis I have a wonder for you.
I have suspicion near as proof itself for Pertwee's murder.
I have proof beyond suspicion for Pertwee's murder.
Beseech you, hear me. 2 servants have run away in disguise ere since the deed was done.
I have 2 others were more close disguised than your 2 could be ere since the deed was done.
You hear me. These mine own servants.
Hear me, those closer than your servants, that shall acquit them and prove them guiltless.
How is my cause bandied through your delays? 'Tis urgent in my blood and calls for haste. Give me a brother, alive or dead. Alive, a wife with him. If dead, for both, a recompense for murder and adultery.
Hark! 'Tis coming to you.
How long for company?
What horrid sounds are these?
Come forth, you twins of mischief!
Here we are. You have any more to say to us? Speak quickly. I shall not give you a hearing else. I am so stout as yet, and so I think the broken rib of mankind.
An host of enemies entered my citadel could not amaze like this. Joanna. Beatrice-Joanna.
Oh, come not near me, sir. I shall defile you. I am that of your blood was taken from you for your better health. Look no more upon it, but cast it to the ground regardlessly. Let the common sewer take it from distinction. Neath the stars upon yon meteor ever hung my fate amongst things corruptible. I could ne'er pluck it from him. My loathing was profit to the rest, but ne'er believed. My honor fell with him. And now my life. Alsemero, I am a stranger to your bed. Your bed was cozened on the nuptial night for which your false bride died.
Perfect.
Yes. And the while I coupled with your mate at Barley Break. Now we are left in hell.
We are all there. It circumscribes us here.
I love this woman. In spite of her heart. Her love I earned out of Pertwee's murder.
My brother's murderer?
Yes. Her honor's prize was my reward. I thanked life for nothing but that pleasure. It was so sweet to me. I drank up all and left none behind for any man to pledge me.
Horrid villain! keep life in him for further tortures?
No. I can prevent thee. Here is my penknife still. This but one thread more. And now that's cut. Make haste, Joanna. By that token to thee, canst not forget so lately brought to mind. I would not go and leave you far behind.
Forgive me, Alsemero. All forgive. 'Tis time to die when 'tis a shame to live.
My name is entered now in that record, where till this fatal hour 'twas never read.
Let it be blotted out. Let your heart lose it. I can never look you in the face or tell a tale behind the back of life to your dishonor. Justice hath so right the guilty hit, that innocence is quit by proclamation, joy again. Sir, you are sensible of what truth hath done. This is the best comfort that your grief can find.
Sir, I am satisfied. My injuries lie dead before me. I can exact no more. Unless my soul were loose and could o'ertake those black fugitives that have fled from thence to take a second vengeance. But there are wraths deeper than mine, and 'tis to be feared about him.
Here's beauty changed to ugly whoredom. Here's servant obedience to a master sin, imperious murder. I, a supposed husband, changed embraces with wantonness. But that was paid before. Your changes come too. From an ignorant wrath to a knowing friendship. Sir, you have yet a son's duty living. Pray you accepted. Let but your sorrow as it goes from your eye go from your heart. Man and his sorrow at the grave must part.